Has airsoft become mundane, or maybe even boring, maybe easy? Are you getting tired of running your ultralight PDW with 300 blackout? Is it getting so bad that you're not ashamed to run onto the field wearing a koala t-shirt under your plate carrier? My friend. Oh, my friend. It's time for you to run a PKM like a real man. Let's get into it. Welcome to Warzone Airsoft. Today is going to be part 2 of our PKM upgrade from Bull Gear. We're going to be putting in the Bull Gear hop-up unit with a Prometheus hop-up rubber for the AEG soft and a Prometheus 550 millimeter inner barrel. Let's get into it. But first, let me take off this plate carrier because I mean, it's getting in the way. Forget your belt not fitting. If your plate carrier don't fit, you gotta lose weight. Alright, so hi, this is Warzone Workshop. Welcome back. I already filmed the video, so I'm just gonna sit back and eat some Russian strawberry popcorn while you enjoy it. Oh, I think it's starting right now. So today we have a PKM. This one, her name is Rasputia. Now before we start the disassembly, it's proper to make sure that you have incense burning. Only the finest for a PKM. Go ahead and start the disassembly. Make sure your wires are disconnected to the magazine. Go ahead and drop your magazine. Take the magazine, put it to the side. Be gentle with it. She deserves the best. Go ahead and pop your tray open. Take out your dummy belt if you have one. Put that to the side with your magazine. You're not going to need that. Next. Alright. Let me hold her in a way there you can see. Alright, so go ahead and flip up the cover. Here is the adjustment wheel for the Bull Gear hop-up. As you can see, it's bright, it's red. It's got little notches on it for you to turn it. It's fantastic. Way better than the original. But to take this out so we can take a better look at it, what we're going to do is we're going to push in right here. That moves this little spring-guided piece. Then you're going to rotate this so the flat part can move across. Once it's in, it'll slide out. That disconnects the lock on your barrel so that you can then take your entire upper barrel right out. Now we can go ahead and lay most of the body of Rasputia to the side. She can relax for a little bit while we take a look at her barrel. Alright. So what we have here is the PKM's outer barrel with carry handle attached to it. And we have the Bull Gear hop-up right here, as you see. Now, my PKM from A&K had a messed up hex screw. As you see, this one right here is fine. This one I had to drill out because the screw was completely stripped. It was bad. It was messed up. The one on the bottom, it's fine. This one was bad. So if we go ahead. All right, so the hop-up unit. Push this forward. Rotate it down. So it's like this. Then it pushes out. that point, your front barrel can then come off. Your receiver can then go to the side. Now on my hop up, my hex screw was completely stripped out, so I had to drill it out. So now this is not attached to it and is just held in place via spring tension. So here's the hop up and inner barrel. And now to take the hop up apart. So you're going to pull up on this. It should come out. You shouldn't need any tools. And then this will pop right out and take the barrel out. Put your Prometheus one in or whatever. Put this piece back in. And then this will slide straight into the barrel. Barrel goes on. And then you use your attaching part to attach the barrel inside the PKM. You're pulling that white piece off, which is pretty easy to do. You just pinch it from both sides with your fingers and pull it right out. Then you can pull your inner barrel out with your hop-up rubber, and you can change that. So on my PKM from A&K, one of my hex screws was damaged, so I had to drill it out. So that's why this hole is here. Don't worry about it. Yours is fine, then good. If yours isn't, then it might look like mine. So we can go ahead and slide our Bull Gear hop-up unit out. And it's got a Prometheus inner barrel attached to it. So this is my Prometheus inner barrel and my Bull Gear hop-up unit. Now, with my Bull Gear hop-up unit, I had a tight fitting it into my PKM. As you can see right here, where that little red piece and the black piece are supposed to meet, mine did not. So I had to file mine down to make it flat enough for me to put it into the outer barrel of the PKM. It fits though, but sadly that's what I had to do. Now, for the disassembly of this, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take out the two screws that would be in here. Mine are not in there because mine's in with friction alone, holding that piece in, and the bucking for the barrel and everything. It's just solid. It's not going nowhere, and it's been filed down. This is now one solid piece, and that's how I intend for it to stay until I force that piece out. You will also have to take out this tiny screw over here, and that's so you can take off the twisting wheel for the Bull Gear hop-up unit. But when you get it all put together, hopefully yours doesn't have that little gap. It could have been because of my bucking being a little too wide or a little too thick. I think that was probably the case there. It was just a little too thick for it to fit. It is very, very precisely measured, and fitment on it is very tight. Sadly, that's what happened with mine, and I don't have another one to show you, and I didn't record when I had put this together. So that's what I got. I'm going to then, of course, put some photos with detailed instructions laid out for you here. So now that you got yours put together, hopefully you didn't have the problem I had. It just all goes together, and hopefully yours fits down snug. The bucking that I am using, just in case you want to avoid this, is a Prometheus Laylax air seal chamber packing. Packing. I was hopeful that I would have the right fitment, but sadly it didn't work out perfectly. and I had to file mine. I had to file it a little bit so that it would fit into the outer barrel. Maybe that was just mine. I don't know. I only had the one to try, and the intention was to put it together, make sure everything worked, take it apart, and then put it together for you and film it. But mine didn't go as planned, so I had a slight problem with that. My original hop-up chamber and bucking, I sent to a friend who owns a PKM who's having problems with his broke down on him, and I sent him mine to replace it because I had ordered this, and then I just let my PKM sit for a while waiting on a upgrade part. So as soon as I got this, I went ahead and I put it together, and sadly I had a spacing problem, and once I put this red piece in, I couldn't get it back out. It would not come out. I don't know what the deal is with that, but that was my problem. Unfortunate, because I would like to show you how it all went together. It was very simple. You just put the little tiny piece that comes in here. You put that on the arm, and that puts pressure down on top of the rubber bucking, which is what puts pressure on BB, causing backspin, making it spin, makes it go farther, because it's then resisting the forces pulling it down. So that's how that works, basically. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back into my PKM's outer barrel, and we'll go about reinstalling the outer barrel with the Bull Gear hop-up unit now attached to it. Hopefully the photos and descriptive writing was enough for you to follow along. Sorry that mine had that little gap error. I can't get the parts taken apart again, otherwise I would show you. It's gonna be a pain if I ever decide to change out that bucking to a different one. I'll probably end up just running this one forever and buying another Bull Gear hop-up unit, and then just making sure I take my time with that one. And I'm not ashamed that I might have messed it up. I don't know. It is what it is. So let's go ahead and get the barrel put back on. Barrel side. Come here, Rasputia. Ooh. Yeah. Did you miss me? It's good to talk to your PKM. Your PKM, I will appreciate it. Go ahead and you're going to want to line this thing up so that the arm right here is on top. You got a little fin on the left side, and then underneath it is the hole where your BBs go in. So that fits right in there against the spring, which puts back pressure on it. And that fits right in the front here. Your barrel then slides in. Go ahead and lift up your covers. And when you press it in, it should go into position perfectly. And it'll want to push itself out. What I do is I take my hand and I pull down on the carry handle, and that way I can keep pressure on it, and I can let go with this hand, and then take the locking block, insert it from the left across, get it into position. Once it's in position, I then rotate it down, locking it in, and that locks in your barrel. You got your Prometheus hop-up wheel right there, and you can change it. Super easy with those cuts that they have in it, the little notches. It'll get if you're wearing gloves, I'm sure you could still get it with your gloves. If you just have the smallest amount of fingernail, you can get it, and it's not real stiff. but it does lock in as soon as you turn it. It locks in place. It is still running with the original mech box that came with it, and you can take it apart real easily and pull it all out. All you do is take out the screw that's in here and this screw right here underneath the charging handle. These two screws, you take those two out, and then you can just lift up the entire thing, and then by pressing this you can take your entire spring guide right out the back there, and then change it to a higher or lower spring. It's got a great disassembly for it. We'll get into that some other time if I ever decide to upgrade my gearbox. Mine is actually signed by P90 girl. Signed my my PKM's mech box when I met her at Black Ops Airsoft. So I'm very proud of my PKM, and now that she has bulkier parts, she's going to be able to last a lot longer on the field. Oh, I don't know if you noticed or not, my PKM has a vodka bottle weapon charm that I added to it using some JB weld and a drill bit to screw to drill through the cover right here, the second cover, and that's how I attached my vodka bottle weapon charm, which is actually a vodka bottle earring that was put onto Rasputia so that she could have a little bit of bling. I love putting weapon charms on guns. It just makes my day. So let's go ahead and put Rasputia back together. Get her dummy rounds. She likes her dummy rounds. It's like fake jewelry, I guess. So there we go. She's got her dummy rounds. She's good to go. She got her bull gear hop up. She has a bull gear insert in the magazine. If you didn't watch the first episode of this two-part, the bull gear internals for the A&K's PKM box magazine, fantastic upgrade. It's a must-have. That and the hop-up unit. You gotta have both. The mag, more than anything, is just, it's essential, because the A&K's factory magazine, as of right now, is just trash. It's absolute garbage. So I hope this was beneficial to all of you. So where does that leave us? Well, if everything worked out, hopefully it leaves you with a bull gear hop-up chamber with a whatever hop-up rubber and inner barrel you decided to go with. Hopefully your fitment and whatnot was better, spacing wise, and you didn't have to do any filing. Hopefully. As far as the magazine's concerned, the bull gear insert part fits so perfect. It's, oh my god, it's so good, and it is I'm not even gonna say it's 100 times better or 1,000 times better than the original. It's a must. You either do it or you don't get a PKM, one or the other, unless A&K finally decides to fix the problem, which I don't think is gonna happen. If you're gonna get a PKM, just go ahead and order a bull gear mag insert and just run that. You'd be much better off with that. So that's where I'm left with Rasputia, and I'm gonna go ahead and set her down. Right. Hold on, baby. There we go. You good? You good? Yeah, just relax. You're good. Well, that's it as far as the upgrades I've done for my PKM thus far. There's a few things I want to do in the future if I can get my hands on some of the stuff that A&K featured in their manual for the gun, the suppressor picture here, and the carry handle. They had a different style for that picture here. And then at some point I might be getting a tripod picture here for the PKM. Don't know about that. I'd have to order one and go through all that hassle. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but It's been fun. It's been real fun. And most definitely, if you got a PKM, please, please, for the love of all things airsoft, get the Bull Gear mag insert. Just take out the original. Don't even use it. Just put the Bull Gear one in. Trust me, you'll save yourself a lot of pains in the butt if you just go ahead and do that right now. If you're going to get the PKM, it's a must. You have to do it. Otherwise, the mag's going to give out on you and you're going to be disappointed. It just happens. For instance, everybody I know. So I'm going to sit back, eat some Russian strawberry popcorn,